Welcome to my channel. I will continue on the crypto arbitrage series. This will be the third video in the series. Just as I mentioned in my other videos, uh, I will make sure that the video is not too long. I will make sure that there are videos in terms of the time consumption that you can easily digest and practice. Then before you go to the next video, this is the third. And if it's your first time of coming to this channel, I will want you to watch the first, second video on crypto arbitrage because it's a series. And if you're a newbie in the crypto space, I will encourage you to watch my first video on basic training, basic tenets of cryptocurrency, basic terms you must be familiar with. Perhaps you have already been in the system. I will still advise you to watch that video in this channel. Now, the third video, there are about 4 points or 5 that I want to make. And I want you to please follow attentively, possible, jot some important points so that as you begin to make your practice, you will refer back to that. Or you can watch the video over and over again. And perhaps this is your first time or you have been here, but you are yet to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and the notification button so that each time I upload a new video, you will be updated. Now, in trading cryptocurrency, depends on the fund that you want to start with. If you want to make the utmost gain or make the utmost in cryptocurrency, you need a reasonable amount of fund. Because the higher your fund, the more the gain and the profit and your returns. But however, if you are a beginner, I will just advise you to start with what you have. Experiment with what you have. But however, let's assume that you want to trade with $1,000. I will advise you that you start with 5% to 10% of that fund. And secondly, don't put your entire fund in one single exchange. Like I said, if you are new to any exchange, if you just discover a crypto arbitrage in any of the exchanges that you are not familiar with, start with a minimum amount of your investment. Don't put your entire fund in that exchange. No, try the trade in terms of the time it will take for the transaction to be carried out, in terms of the time it will take to transfer that given cryptocurrency from one exchange to the other. You must be familiar with that because the essence of arbitrage is not forever. Arbitrage is a quick advantage, taking advantage of the difference in prices from one crypto exchange to the other. And this can be a matter of seconds, this can be a matter of minutes, and in some cases, just a matter of few hours. So you have to be very snappy, you have to be very fast, you have to be conversant with number of confirmation, we have to be conversant with the trading fee. So what you need to do after you decide the amount of funds you want to spend, in each of these exchanges, I've explained that in my previous video, once you have detected where the currency or the coin, the crypto coin is listed, you will try to share your fund. Like that $1,000, you can decide if there are 4 exchanges where you have discovered that this cryptocurrency has been listed. You can share it, But however, for every coin, there is always a mother exchange, a major exchange, where the currency is being listed, the cryptocurrency is being listed. You have to find out. There may be 4 exchanges, but there is a major one, and that usually will have the highest, capitalization for that very currency. You may decide to invest more on that very particular exchange. And you see, you also discover that in most of these exchanges, the degree of volatility is not the same. And what informed that is the amount of investors that have invested in that very exchange, that has bought crypto in that very exchange. It is the exchange where you buy, that's where your crypto will be stored. Now, in that very exchange, it also depends on the part of the world, the country. If that country or that region is a region where cryptocurrency has been so embrace, the volume of trade in that exchange will be higher than other exchanges. Then another thing you have to also watch out, you look at for is that you look usually there's a time lag that is usually the time lag in terms of volume of trade within 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 24 hours. You only see it written on the exchange. Then you look at the volume. Compare the volume from one exchange to the other. That will tell you the exchange where you have the highest volume. Why am I explaining this? That in that very exchange where you have the highest volume of trade or capitalization, usually is where you will put your higher or the greater investment. Now, in that exchange, you will usually have to place a buy order at a very low price, because in some cases, some investors may have the need to sell their investment even at a given price, and that given price may not be enough. It depends on the volume of the investment they want to sell. So don't be surprised sometimes at that very low price you will even look at as perhaps it's not possible based on the trends in that very crypto in terms of the market trends, that it may not be possible for the investor to buy as low as that. You may be surprised within 2, 3, 4, 5 hours or before 24 hours that you place the order. The order will go through. Then you have your crypto there. And even before you come back to that exchange, don't be surprised that the price, it's possible that the price has risen beyond even up to 50% to 100% of the price with which you bought it, with which the order was executed. As at that moment, you don't even need to transfer to another exchange. You can sell immediately and place another order. So you can place an order of $200 and you make a profit of $200 within 24 hours, even less than 24 hours, sometimes 5 hours, sometimes 12 hours, sometimes even within an hour. That is how it works. But once you place that order and you realize that price with which you bought it, you may not have enough gain. There's a better opportunity in another exchange where that cryptocurrency has been listed. All you need to do is to transfer immediately. Like I said, in the entire exchanges where that coins have been listed, the degree of volatility usually is not the same. Some of them are very slow before they can measure up with the price in other exchanges. Because the price will always equalize with time. Because just like you are trying to take advantage, other investors in the market too are also trying to take advantage before the price will be equalized. The price, what I mean by that is that the price will almost be the same. The difference may not be too attractive or too profitable for you to do arbitrage. So you can take advantage of that to quickly carry out your arbitrage by transferring that coin to the other exchange where in terms of the price difference is high enough for you to carry out crypto arbitrage. What you also take note of is that make sure that you don't waste time. Don't waste time. Don't wait to have 500% gain before you harvest. Harvest, even if it's 10%, even if it's 20%, harvest immediately. Now, let us just take, for example, some of the crypto exchanges here. Let's check Gate.io. I think I have about $13. I have about $13 here. And this is Tronis. Tronis, like I mentioned earlier, Tronis is highly volatile in terms of changes in price. I don't do arbitrage with Tronis. Basically, what I do with Tronis, as soon as I am through with my arbitrage trade and I want to move my fund, in most of the exchanges, like in this exchange, let's see the cost of withdrawing USDT. Okay, the cost of withdrawing USDT. If I want to withdraw USDT from Gate.io, so what does it cost? You can see here it will cost the commission in Gate.io for ARC20 is $40. And perhaps I've just gained maybe $10 in that trade. So you can see that it does not worth it for me to transfer USDT, maybe back to that same model exchange. I call it model exchange in my own words because that is the major exchange where that token or that coin has been listed. So what I do here now is I will go back. I will go back to to my trade. Then what I just have to do, I will uh, I will convert that USDT to Tronis. I'll just convert it to Tronis, TROS. So what I just need to do, you can see TROS. So all I just need to do is to buy 100% 100% Tronis. And this $13 will give me 225 Tronis. So once I buy this, I will transfer it. So let's see the cost, the financial fee. If I wish to transfer TROS, which is Tronis, that is I want to try. I already bought it and I want to transfer it. So you can see here now that it's just one Tronis, which is just about 0.06. Sometimes it can even be 0.05 USDT. You can see the wide range of difference. There's no difference in terms of the cost. So that's why most of the time my best way of transferring my profit or moving my profit from one agent to the other is through Tronis. Now, in my next video, I'll be talking about other means of making gain through cryptocurrency trade. We'll be talking about buying and hold. We'll be talking about the candlesticks and the futures and other means that you can use before you have crypto arbitrage. There's no day at least you will not gain. It depends on your volume of transaction and the level of your investment. You will gain on a daily basis. There's some people that are making $500 a day. Some are making $2,000, $3,000. Some are making $100. Some are making $50. But provided you are consistent. Even if you are making $50 daily and you are consistent in a month, you know what that means. This is a trade that even your trade can be programmed to be going on. Could be carried out on your behalf even when you are asleep, and your profit will be entering your account. So thank you one more time. If you have not subscribed, use this opportunity to subscribe and hit the notification button so that each time a new video is being uploaded, you'll be updated. Thank you.